So we're going to start sitting for this today. You can either sit with your legs crossed or we can sit in a long frog position, soles of the feet together. Either way, just gently come to rock from side to side, feeling those bony sit bones coming into contact with the floor, and then slowly decrease and come to a stop where you feel that the weight's even across both of your sit bones. From here, I want you to find length through your spine. Place your hands either side of you and almost press the ground away to help you grow just a little bit taller and get a bit more space between your ribs and your hips for baby. You're going to breathe in, raise your left arm up towards your ear. Your left sit bone will stay heavy as your right elbow bends and you reach up and out. Breathe in and then exhale to restack. Inhale, up comes your right arm. Exhale to reach over. Nice big in-breath and exhale to restack. So if you are experiencing any pelvic girdle pain or you find that this position just isn't comfortable for you, then bring the soles of your feet to the floor. Nice big in-breath and exhale to restack. Up comes the left arm and reaching over. And then last time with the right arm for me. Good. So again, as I say, if you do experience pelvic girdle pain at the moment, leave the soles of your feet to the floor. But if you're okay, then we'll bring the soles of the feet together. From here, we're going to have the arms out in front of us at shoulder height. One arm is going to stay still. I'm going to rotate to the right first. So I'm going to breathe in, and as I breathe out, I rotate to the right, drawing my right elbow back, and I reach my left arm forwards. I inhale, straighten my right arm, and exhale, carry that straight right arm back. Breathing out, I rotate to the left. Inhale, I send that arm straight, and then exhale, coming back to face front. Breathing out, rotate to the right. Inhale, send the arm straight. Keep it straight and carry the arm back. Round to the left, staying nice and long through your spine and carrying the arm back. We'll do one more each side. Rotating round to the right. Reach that right arm straight, carry that straight arm back, and then round to the left for me. Reach that left arm straight, and then carry that arm back round. We'll bring the arms down by the side, and we're just going to finish some sitting here with some chicken wing arms. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see better what happens through the plane of movement of my arm. So I'm going to breathe in. As I breathe out, I reach my arms up towards my ears. And as I do that, I'm making sure my rib cage hasn't flared. Then from here, I breathe in, bend my elbows to the side, and then exhale, re-straighten my arms, trying to frame my ears as my arms re-straighten. And exhale, re-straighten. So I'm not letting my elbows and my wrists and my fingertips travel on a different plane. Everything is sliding straight down and then sliding straight up. So it's almost as if my body, my torso, my arms are trapped between two panes of glass, and my arms are just traveling straight down and then traveling straight up. We'll do 3 more of these. Breathe in and exhale to press up. 2 more of these. And then last ones, keep your arms straight and bring your arms straight down by your side. Now you're going to place your hands behind you and try and have your fingertips facing forwards. Then from here you're going to place the soles of your feet to the floor. So either try and have your hands in this position or with the arms turned out. Whichever position your arms are in, I want you to lengthen out through your spine. So if your pelvis and your hips are all good, you're going to do some knee openings here. If, however, though you're experiencing, as I say, pelvic girdle pain, you're going to do leg slides here. So if your hips are feeling any problems or your lower back, you're going to breathe in. As you exhale, you're going to send one leg straight, breathe in, and exhale, slide it back. And then on the next exhale, the other leg, and exhale back. If you're not experiencing pelvic girdle pain, you'll do a knee opening. So you'll breathe in, open your leg to the side, and exhale to pull back. Inhale, the left leg opens, and exhale, pull back. Whichever version of these that you're doing, you're making sure that the weight is staying even across both sit bones. So as I open a leg out to the side, I'm not rolling and lifting up the opposite sit bone. And then the same is true if I'm doing the leg slide. as I slide one leg away, I can still feel that both of my sit bones are evenly weighted in towards the mat. You're going to do 2 more of whichever version you're doing, and I'm going to do a combination of the 2. And then this is your last set. Still staying long through the spine. Last ones for me. And then we're going to try and keep those fingertips facing forwards. Keep the spine long. We're going to do a mini tricep press. So keeping the spine long and without curling the pelvis under, you're going to breathe in, just bend your elbows back behind you, and exhale, re-straighten the arms. So the only reason why your spine or your chest starts to lower and travel backwards is because your elbows are bending behind you. As your elbows bend, you're keeping the chest nice and open. We're going to do 4 more of these. And exhale, press up. 3 more. And last 2. And last one for me. Good. And then from here, bring your knees and feet together. Swing your legs round to the side and we'll come into 4-point kneeling. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, knees and feet hip distance apart. Creases of the elbows facing each other, all 10 fingers and both the heels of your hands into the floor. From here, we're going to start with some pelvic clocks. You're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, draw a line down the wall behind you with your tailbone. Take your pelvis to the right, up and round. Now I want you to make these circles as big as you're comfortable with. So allow your shoulders to move, allow your head and your neck to move, and allow your rib cage to move as well. As long as you're making sure that your pelvis is moving fully as well. If you want to or prefer to keep them smaller, then that's also fine too. Just do whatever feels comfortable here for you. Reverse the direction. Again, either keeping it just to your pelvis, you can make it a little bit bigger if you want, or if you're comfortable to, you can let your upper body react to what your pelvis is doing as well. It's entirely up to you. The next time that your pubic bone is in between your thighs, it slides back up the wall, back down, slowly decreases, and comes to a stop where you're balanced through the center. You have that slight curve in your lower back. From here, we're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to reach your right arm up towards your right ear, and then inhale, return. Next exhale, left arm, and inhale, return. So just going from one side to the other, keeping nice and long through your neck. So again, if you are experiencing any pelvic girdle pain, this is what you're going to continue with. If your pelvis is fine, this time as you slide out your right arm, slide your left leg away, and if it's also okay, lift the left leg up, lower and return. So you've got 3 different versions you can do there. You can just do the arm, you can do the arm and just slide the leg, or you can lift the leg as well as lifting the arm. Whichever version you're doing, we're going to do 4 more of those to each side. As you return that arm and leg underneath you, you're staying nice and long through both sides of your waist. You're keeping your hips square to the floor below you, and both of your shoulders are staying square to the floor below you as well. We've got 2 more to each side. And last ones for me. Finishing with that right leg, left arm, and then returning back underneath you. Then from here, we're going to come into some mini press-ups here. So as you inhale, I want you to bend your elbows, and then exhale, press the ground away. Inhaling to bend, and exhale, press away. Just do 2 more of these. And last one, and we'll take that into threading the needle. Breathe in. As you breathe out, turn the right hand over, bend the left elbow, nice begin breath, and exhale, press to return. Breathing out, right elbow bend, nice begin breath, and exhaling back. 3 more to each side. Feel those sit bones widening on the back of the body as your spine hinges forwards. 2 more each side. And that elbow that bends is reacting. It's resisting the ground, both as your spine lowers to the floor and then as you press the ground away to come back. Last one for me. And then from here, you're going to round your pelvis, bring your heels together, open your knees further apart so you've got more space for baby. Sit your bum back down towards your heels. If you can't get to your heels, then you're going to stay up here. If you can get your bum to your heels, keep it down, and then lower the crown of your head down towards the floor. We're then going to breathe in. As you breathe out, walk your hands back towards your knees. Bring your knees to hip distance apart, and we'll come up into high kneeling. So place your hands on your thigh bones, feel the knees pressing down, thigh bones pressing into your hands. Arms by your side, you're going to breathe in, reach your arms up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, press the arms over the front of you. Inhale, turn the arms to reach up, and exhale to press down. 1 more of these. And then from here, bend your elbows into the side of you. You're going to breathe in, reach your arms up, and as you do, lift your breastbone up to the ceiling in opposition. And then exhale to bend back. Inhale, reaching the arms up, and exhale, bending back. 2 more of those, breathing in to reach. And exhale, coming back to neutral. Last one, lift the breastbone as you reach the fingertips, and bend to come back. Then from here, sit back onto the balls of your feet. Open your knees wide. Make sure the weight's even across both of your feet. And then you're going to press the ground away to come up to stand. From here then, you're going to come and stand so that both of your feet are hip distance apart and both of your feet are facing forwards. Arms down by your side. You're going to keep your ribs and hips connected. You're going to breathe in, lift up both of your heels. And then coming down, sliding down the wall. Press your heels down and back to stand. Lifting the heels up, sliding down the wall, press the heels down, back to stand. 2 more of those. Try and keep your feet and your heels facing forwards the whole way through. And knees tracking second toes. Reversing, mini squat, roll forwards, push up tall, press your heels down. Mini squat, roll forwards, push up tall, press the heels down. 2 more of those. And last one. We're then going to come to stand, feet hip distance apart, both feet facing forwards, all 10 toes down to the floor. You're going to come into a mini squat, so knees just slightly bent, take your arms out to the side. We're going to do a standing cat stretch. You're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, pubic bone curls in between your thighs, upper body rounds, and fingertips come together. And then inhale, sending your bum back, lifting your breastbone to the ceiling. Breathing out, rounding the pelvis underneath you, bringing the upper body round. And then inhale, sending the sit bones back, lift your breastbone up. And we'll do 3 more of these. And then exhaling to re-lengthen. 2 more. And last one for me, rounding the pelvis underneath you. Breathe in, exhale, come back to neutral. Breathe in and exhale, press the ground away to come up tall. From here, you're then just going to turn your head and neck to the right, come back to center, turning to the left, back to center. 1 more each way for me. Stay facing forwards and inhale, slide the shoulder blades up and exhale, release. 2 more. And last one. Well done.